Once upon a time, in a gentle land where fireflies danced under starry skies, there lay a vast meadow known as the Moonlit Meadow. At the heart of it stood a lone willow tree, whose silver leaves whispered secrets when the night wind blew. In a cozy burrow beneath the willow tree lived a young fox named Fira. Fira's fur was soft and pale as moonlight, and her eyes glowed like tiny lanterns when the darkness fell. Every evening she'd step outside and gaze at the stars, wondering what lay beyond the meadow's gentle hills. One evening, as the dusk deepened, Fira heard a faint, melodic humming. She followed the sound to a patch of luminous mushrooms, whose caps glowed in soft turquoise light. There, perched atop one mushroom, sat a tiny owl named Lune. Lune's feathers were as white as winter snow, and in her talon she held a delicate silver key. "Good evening, Fira," hooted Lune softly. "I have traveled from the Moon King's realm beyond the clouds. I carry this silver key because I need your help." Fira's heart fluttered with excitement. "What must I do?" she asked. Lune explained, "Beyond the hill, in the wood of whispering pines, lies a hidden door in the trunk of the grand pine. The door leads to a secret garden in the Moon King's realm. But the key will only turn if someone brave and kind lights the lanterns of hope along the pathway. Will you join me?" Though the meadow was familiar and safe, Fira felt the pull of adventure in the night air. "Yes," she said, "I'll come." So together, Moonlit Fox and Snowy Owl, they set off across the meadow. Fireflies rose like tiny stars beneath their paws and wings. They climbed the gentle hill into the wood of whispering pines. There, the trees sighed softly, their needles shimmering under the moonlight. At each turn, they came upon dim, old lanterns hanging from low branches. The lanterns had lost their light. Fira touched each one, whispering to the lamp, "May your spark shine for kindness." And at her gentle breath, each lantern glowed with a warm, golden light. Finally, they reached the grand pine. Its trunk was wide and weathered, knotted with age. Fira inserted the silver key into a hidden keyhole at the base of the tree. With a soft click, the door swung open, revealing a garden shimmering with moon dust petals, silver fountains, and flowers that glowed pale blue. In the garden stood the Moon King, tall and gentle, crowned with stars. "Thank you, Fira and Lune," he said. "By lighting those lanterns, you have kindled hope in many hearts." And thus the door opened. He led them through the garden, showing how each glowing flower represented kindness given and hope shared. "When kindness shines," he said, "even the darkest night becomes gentle." Before the journey back, the Moon King gifted Fira a tiny moon gem pendant. "Wear this," he said, "so you may always remember that your heart's light is as strong as the moon." Fira and Lune returned to the meadow. The willow tree's silver leaves rustled in celebration. Fireflies circled around them in joyous spirals. Fira tucked the moon gem under her fur and gazed up at the sky, feeling the quiet power of kindness. And from that night on, whenever someone in the meadow felt afraid, Fira would light the little moon gem and tell the story of how the lanterns of hope were restored. And under the soft moonlight, the meadow glowed a little brighter.